we go. Happy New Year. Let me mute everybody. Yes, mute all. It is January 3rd. I think there's an anniversary today of something. No, 6th. That's the 6th, right?
Oh, yeah, that
January 6th.
first anniversary.
Yeah, first anniversary. All right, so we're going to be using our little squishy ball today. So go ahead and pick that up. We're going to put it in, remember where we're at. So you're going to put it in your right hand. And then we're just going to lift the arm up and do a side bend. And come on down. Go ahead and do that again. Lift up, side bend. I have to let somebody in here. And lift up, side bend. And again, up and over. Go ahead, breathe either way you want. You can inhale up or exhale up, whatever you like. Couple more. Good. And down. Let's go ahead and transfer to the other side. And over. We're so coordinated, aren't we? Up and over. Good. You're going to try and keep the arm right next to your head. It's not going to come in front of your face. Up and over. Up and over.
Drop the ball.
One more time. Up and over. And down. All right, ball between your knees. It doesn't matter if you can't keep your feet all the way down on the floor. If I need to move up a little bit, if I need my heels down, which I'm going to do, and we're just going to lift and lower the heels. Working your ankles. Hello, ankles. Lift lower. You might feel some cracks while you do this. 4 more. 4 and 3. If you just logged on, this is my sister and this is my dad. Yay! One more time. Yes. And we're going to take the ball behind the back. So it's going to be between your back and the back of the chair. It's going to be somewhat high up, not low down by the seat. Okay? Hands on the knees. And you're just going to push your upper back into the ball, just a little, and then come forward. So your hands might slide a little bit on your legs. Back into the ball, and forward, and back, and forward, back. I'm going to pick on my dad back here. Someone has to go back and forward, and this is a really good exercise for you. And forward, up here. Yes. 2 more. Back. Yep. So this moves, not your head, right? So you move here. Yes. Nice. One more time. Back. And forward. Now let it drop down a little bit so it's now closer to your lower back. So right where your back curves, okay? And now we're just going to twist. So we'll twist to the right, keep pressing into the ball. Twist to the right a little bit, and then twist to the left. Good. And to the right. So you should feel the ball against your lower back. To the left. 1 more each way. I know, creak, creak, creak. All right, now keeping the ball where it is, hands on the knees. You're going to go down the insides of the knees, but we're not going to let the ball move. So you're going to stay connected to the ball as you roll forward. You may not be able to go very far, and then back up. And roll forward. So the ball's always, it stays still behind you. Come back up Exhale down. Inhale up. Last two. And one more time. Down. And up. Arms lift. Open. Lean back into the ball. So this is a more extreme bend, right? And then come around and forward. Close the fingers. Round the upper back. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Feel like you're pulling your belly button back towards the ball, even when on your inhale or your exhale. Open. One more time. Open up. And close. Whee! Good. Take that away. Let's go to the ankles, moving all the way back towards the back edge of the chair. So our hips are all the way against the back edge now. You can lean back into the top of the chair. Straighten both legs. And down. And straighten. And down. Good. And lower. Lift and lower. High, lift. High back there. And up and down. Good. We'll stay up on the next one. You're going to squeeze the legs together. Keep your feet pointing upwards, right? So your feet point straight up. This is going to activate up in the upper part of the leg here. 5 more. Pull that belly in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go down. All right, so now we're going to actually turn the knees out a little bit and the heels are going to touch the ball. So the knees open a little, heels touch the ball, toes are going to point outward, right? So you're like that. Yes. And down. This will change where you feel what we're doing. Up and down. Lift. So maybe a little bit more on the outside edges of the legs this time, yes? Yeah. One more time, up, now we stay here, now you squeeze the heels together. Squeeze, woo, top of the hips. 8, 7, tummy in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and right foot on top. Hey, that happens. All right, right foot on top of the ball, which is their left, other side. No, as if it's not confusing enough, we have to do the opposite.
Especially with him.
Okay, now we push down and up, down, and press. You're not going to get a lot of leverage because we're sitting. Down and up. Good, 2 more. Good. Push the ball away. Now we're going to move up a little bit. Everybody move up. Push the ball out. Lost my foot. Pull it back. Push it out. Pull it back. Good. Leave the leg out there. Take your hands. Place them on that leg. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of tapping. Don't fall off your chair, please. Up and down the leg, outside of the hip too. Wake up, leg. One more time. And up. Now we're gonna go to the side. So we'll push to the side and pull back in. Sit up very tall, super tall. Good. Stay to the side. So maybe how far you can reach is going to be really different on this side, right? But now you'll get your inner thigh, the back of your leg a little bit. Good, hand here, arm up, going towards the foot. Sit up. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go up, circle around, okay? So you go over, and you're gonna twist a little bit. Bring your arm down, now lift back up. Inhale, exhale, over, little twist. Exhale, over. Look how good they look, you guys. Up and over, little twist. Last time, up and over, and a little bit of a twist. Yes, love it. All right, this side, we'll just stay in the front of the chair. Push straight down. Tea time for Jen. Press and press. You get a little bit more leverage when you're not sitting all the way back. Press, 2 more. One more time, push straight out, pull back. Make sure you flex your foot once you have your leg straight out. So you get that nice calf stretch. Two more, push straight out, back. Get my Pilates started. One more time, stay out, okay? You're gonna slide down the leg. Come back up, nobody fall off, please. Slide down the leg. Come back up, here we go, tap. Tapping is very therapeutic. That's anxiety too. Take it to the side. Out. Open. Jen's got a spiky ball. Ron's a squeaky. One more. Stay here. And those are his joints, you hear. Over towards your ankle. Back up. 3 of these. One more time, over. And up. Okay, tap here. So now you can reach the back of your thigh. So I have to give a shout out to my mom. She's here too. So she loves to do snow angels. And she needs help getting up and down. But what I gotta say is she can roll back onto the ground and she can roll back up. And that's because she's been doing these back exercises for 35 years, right? Every single day. So true. It's pretty cool to see her be able to just roll up and down on the ground. Twist a little, come down. My inspiration, up, inhale, side bend, exhale, tiny twist. Three, little tiny rotation. One more time. Up and over. And down. Good. Let's bring the ball back here. Let's go ahead and get it. Okay. Let's go back behind our back again. So it's all the way down at the bottom of the chair. So, but we're going to stay in front of at the edge. Okay. So speaking of the rolling that I was just talking about, we're going to do a little bit of that. So you're going to let your hips drop under you. You're going to roll your tailbone backwards. You'll end up touching the ball. Then your back will touch the chair. And then you'll start at your forehead and you'll come forward and come back up. So you want to wave your spine, right? Start at the bottom, back, and then forward and up. Tuck and curl. Checking on my participants here. You know, keep your head up first. Keep your head up. 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 Ke And here first. Back. Yes, head up. Now forehead. Go forward. And then sit all the way up. Yep, now your hips. There you go. Four leads. Yup. Two more back. And forward. So now we're gonna get back into that position. So your tail goes underneath you. I'm gonna not touch the chair. You can totally touch the chair if you want to. And we're just gonna lift up and back, up and back. This part of your body doesn't change. Everything down here stays curled under you. Lift. Breathe out. So we're really focusing down here in the lower belly for 4, 3, but you get to bounce on the ball. 2 and 1. So find a place where you feel your abs. Start to lift your arms. Don't let your hips change. And down. Exhale, lift the arms. Lift the arms. One more time, lift the arms. And hands down and sit all the way up. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. All right, bring the ball up mid-back. Firm feet on the floor. You're gonna push into the floor and you're gonna push a straight spine into the ball. So you're gonna push back to the ball and then come away from it. Push back, nothing bends. Your spine doesn't bend at all. Now it's completely straight. Push. And press. Check them out, people. Press. Push. Good. Jen's super flexible, so I have to keep an eyeball on her because she's really flexible. So don't lean back, just right here. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Right? Yes, that's totally different. Okay, so now now that you know how your spine has to be, now you're gonna bounce against the ball. Bounce, bounce. So I'm gonna really pull my ribs in here, waist in, tummy in, bounce, bounce, bounce. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Twist. So now I'm like on the right side of the ribs. Yes, my right, your left. Bounce. Bounce against that side. Woo, you might feel that in the front of the rib cage on that same side. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Twist the other way. This is your right. Push. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Go back to this side. So we're leaning against the ball. Yes? Left hand on your knee. Right arm up. Turn and look at your left shoulder. Now lean back a little bit over the ball. Come back up. Arm in front of you when you come up. So your arm just follows what your spine does, right? So you lean back, the arm goes with you, and then you come up. I'm getting some pops personally. I don't know about you, but I am. Back. Last 2, inhale or exhale this way, I don't care. One more time, back. And up. Other side. So your arm is kind of off on an angle. This right hand's down on the knee. We go back over the ball. We're just slightly twisted and up and back. One more time. Reverse and lift. Good. Ball comes away. Hold it in your hands. Elbows are dropped. Press straight in. 2, 3. 9, 10. Now try to lift your elbows, but not shrug your shoulders. Ooh, I know. So let's shrug our shoulders a couple times so you know what that feels like. And then keep the shoulder blades resting. And then see if you can get the elbows to come up without doing that, okay? Now we press straight in. 2. See if you can feel your waist and your tummy muscles drawing back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Extend the arms out. Twist. Twist. I don't want your hips to move at all. Your hips stay completely planted on the chair. So you may not be able to go very far. Ball stays right in front of your chest. Don't let your ball pass your chest. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. They're being so good back there. They're being very quiet.
It's so hard for me not to talk.
It's so hard for her not to talk, she says. All right, so we're gonna slide forward on the front edge of the chair. So now your hips are close to the front, okay? We did this before, but the ball was behind us. Hold it in your right hand, curl back. So you're gonna lean against the chair. Yes, take the ball. You're gonna touch the knee over here, and then you're gonna lift your arm up over here. Cross, lift. So we're gonna add on. This is your first option. The other option is you can take this hand and hold the edge of the chair on the side. All right, are you ready? So this knee's gonna come up. So you're gonna come up and open, up. I'm still leaning on the chair. 4 more. 3, 2, look how nicely they're following, and down. Whoops. Here we go. T okay? T's okay.
It's gone.
T's okay. So we're still in this like this curled back position, right? We're not like that. Okay? Other side. So very slumpy, actually. It's like after you've been watching TV for like 3 hours. We're like, ah. Okay, arm up and down. Lift. Try inhale here. I'm gonna hold the side of the chair with this other hand. Inhale, exhale, and the knee up, knee lifts. So remember how we're doing this because we're gonna advance it a little bit. Just lift your knee, don't straighten your leg. Lift your knee, don't straighten your leg. Lift your knee. Yep.
30 seconds.
Halfway point.
1 more. Good. Good. Ball in front. Sit up. Spine straight. No curling. Okay. So we're going to lean straight back. We had the ball back there before. We don't have the ball back there anymore. Lean straight back. Your shoulders will touch first. And then come on back up. Lean straight back. The further away you are from the chair, the more challenging this is. Pull yourself up from here, yes? Lean back, inhale. Exhale. 2 more, back. How are we doing back there?
Good.
Yeah, you look good. Back and up. Yes? Okay. Remember this? When your knee comes up, tuck and curl. So before, just a moment ago, we were straight. Now your hip tucks under. Yes? Hips tuck under. Okay? So now, instead of leaning against the chair, we're going to do the exercise going back to the chair, coming away from the chair. Okay? All right, let's see how this is going to work. So you're going to curl back. I'm touching. I'm in the curled position. I'm going to hold here. Exhale, up, back. Exhale, lift. Hold the chair. Don't have to. It's an option. Uh-oh, family, 4, 3, this is a little harder, yes, 2, and 1, and down, yes, yes, a little harder, yes.
Yeah.
Hi, little boxes. All right, here we go.
Ron needs help on this one.
Curl it backwards.
Flat back, no curl. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Go. Back. Up. Back. I'm going to check on them.
Oh, God.
That's perfect.
It's the knee one. Watch
It's
him.
perfect.
Watch
Good
him.
read.
Watch him on the next one.
2 more. Back and up. You're witnesses to the family drama. At least we laugh about it. Okay. Ready? This time we curl. Yeah? I don't want you leaning straight back and lifting your leg. All it does is bunch up your hip flexor, and we don't want that. Okay, which side do we do? We want to do this side, right?
Mhm.
So curl back. Yes?
Mhm.
Lift up, lift your leg. Back. You can hold the side of the chair if you want. You can reach this arm up in front of you if you want. It'll make it a little easier. Inhale. He looks good from back here, Jen.
Yes, he's doing it right this time.
3, 2, one more time. Yes, and home. Nice, you guys. So good. Okay, let's stand to sit. Feet sticking to the floor. You have socks on.
Oh.
We're gonna give him the mat. So let me slip it. Okay. Let me move it back. Or take your socks off.
Yeah, we'll take socks off.
No.
I like these socks.
I know, they look good. All right, ball between thighs, probably not knees. You want to be up a little bit higher than your knees, okay? So let's hinge forward. Yeah, so that's a hip hinge right there. So you're lessening the crease of your hip, right? And then body back up. So if you want to stick your hands right here, and then your body kind of closes on your fingers and then comes back up. So our spine's not moving, it's everything's straight down and back up. Good, and back up. So we're gonna use that hinge to stand, right? So you're gonna hinge at your hip. You're gonna start thinking about what you're gonna do, right? You can lift your arms if you want. Now you're gonna start to stand. Now you hinge at your hip again. And then you bend your knees and you sit back down. You good?
Yeah.
Hinge. Stand. Feet sticking to the floor. Back there.
Feet on the floor.
Okay. You don't feel slippery?
Nope.
Okay. Hinge. Don't go too far, right? It's very subtle. And then the knees bend.
The chairs.
But I can hold the chairs there.
Yeah, you can, oh, and you can put your chair on the mat if you want, right? Is the chair moving?
Nope.
Hinge, stand. Hinge, sit. Yep, hinge and stand. I love watching all you guys stand up and down. Even if you're in your tiny little boxes, hinge and stand. Yep. So if you want it harder, you go here or you go here. This changes the weight, okay? This changes weight distribution when you add your hands up here. Okay, so just be mindful of that, right? Take a moment. Hinge, stand. Hinge, sit. We're gonna stay up next time. Stand, good, okay? Now, feet flat, knees are gonna turn in slightly, so we're gonna squeeze. See how my knees rotated in? And back to normal, rotate in. So my ankles are twisting too, but my toes are gonna stay on the floor, okay? Twist in, twist out. So these femur bones, these guys, these big bones, they rotate inward and they rotate outward. Inward, outward. Last two, in. One more time, in and out. I need to smile more, right? I need to smile more. Okay, take the ball away. Stand behind your chair. So they're gonna stand, keep facing that way. I'm gonna turn sideways. You guys keep facing the same as they are. Okay. Your hands are on the top of the chair. Your right foot is gonna go back behind you and you're gonna put your heel down. Nice little stretch there. And then lift the heel up and lower down. And good option is you're just gonna kick, little teeny kick. Kick. Little leg pull. Front leg is bending, then straightening. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Walk the legs together, other side. Yeah, you can move up to my lower. Lift. Foot stays on the floor to start. Getting a lot of cracking on the side. Bending your toes, bending your ankle. Stretching your calf. 3 more. Add a little kick. It's really small because you're not moving in the upper body, right? It's tiny little kick. Try to point your toe. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Yes, feet together. All right, we're gonna let our knees go forward a little bit. Heels stay down and flat. So knees bend forward. You hear all that?
Yeah.
And bend and straighten and bend. Any pain, you don't have to do this. Bend and straighten. My legs are making all sorts of noises. And straighten. Last 2. Bend and straighten. One more time. Straighten. Good. Take the ball. Hopefully it was on the chair. Place it against your hips and against the chair, right? Chair, ball, hips. Got it? Hands on the front side, just like that. Just like that, okay? And then we're gonna lift the chest up. So you're gonna push the hands into the chair, then you're gonna push your hips against the ball, and then you're gonna lift your chest. And then go back to your normal position. This is your inhale. And then exhale. Good, try to relax your shoulders. Move right here.
23 minutes.
Thank you, Siri. See, Jen's super flexible. She can totally back bend. Push your hips more. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, see now it's more focused up here. Yeah. Last 2. And one more time. And my dad, so my dad draws all the time, right? He draws. So he's always got, he's got his drawing pad like this, and he's like this. So he's like this a lot, right? So he's a little bit hunched over. And so, because he's always drawing, like all the time. You guys, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, I'm gonna post some of his pictures today of. So he has to work really hard to get his spine to come up like this because he's so used to bending over that pad of paper. And yeah, if you visit the Art10 gallery in downtown Evanston, you can see his work. He's really good. Okay. All right, so we're gonna step over to the right side. We'll put, which is your left. So we'll put the ball on the top of the chair. We'll step over to the right side. And let's do a little bit of balance work. So we're not going to push on the chair. It's just here to help us balance. So we're going to stand on the inside leg. Okay. And right away, you're going to squeeze your butt there. You're going to pick up this heel, this outside heel or this right heel. And then we're going to lift and tap and come back. Then we're going to go tap side and come back. Hopefully I'm not going to hit the chair. Back and in, front, side, side. So try not to let your body move at all, right? Your body stays still while your leg moves. Front, to the side, to the back. So your standing legs doing a ton of work. One more time. Front. Now, if you want, you don't put your foot down anymore. Back. One more time. Front without touching the floor. Side. This one's hard to stay standing. Back. Feet together. Yes. Feel that hip. Ooh, 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 ooh. Switch. All right, so get this side organized, all right, the one closest to the chair. You don't want the hip going all sassy on you, right? So keep it right underneath you, squeeze the back of your tush there. That'll keep all this really nice and lined up. Tap front, tap side, bend your knee in between, tap back, front again. That's the pattern, side, back, side, back. One more time, then we'll add no foot on the floor if you want. You want to make sure this hip doesn't move. That's the challenging part. So when you don't touch the floor, especially when you go this way and back, one more time, don't touch. Go to the side. Oh, yes. And back, both feet down, rock the hips. Knees bend, ankles move. Let's do some circles. Let's reverse. Good. Stand behind the chair. Take your feet out so they're like even with the legs of the chair. Come on, do that. So you don't flip. Okay, and your toes are turned out slightly. We're going to bend the knees. The knees are going to go this way. They're not going that way. Knees go that way. You want to try and go straight down, okay? You don't want to lean forward to go, right? And you don't want to lean back. You just go straight down and up. Straight down. This is a plie. It helps to stretch the inner thighs because the inner thighs have to go with you to let your legs bend. Down and up, 3 more. down, and up, and then we'll add a little ballerina business. One more time, down and up. Grab your ball, right hand. Arm here. So we'll do a little plie. Ready? So your bottom of your body stays balanced over your feet, and your upper body does the side bend. Whoa. All right, so plie, side bend. Inhale, exhale, I don't care. Last two. One more time. We're running out of space. And switch. You can move up if you want. Ron's hitting the plant. All right, ready? Here we go. Plie over the side and lift. Down. Hips don't bend, only upper body. Over. Last two. One more. Good. Fall down. Walk your feet closer together. Like that. Okay. Elevate. Lower. Elevate. Lower. Elevate and lower. See if you can feel that all the way up here in your butt. So not just your calves. Can you get up past your calves? So if you squeeze your booty first thing, it's going to help you feel that all the way up there. Last two. Up. Last one. Up and down. Yes? Yes. Back to that original stretch. Right foot back, heel drops. Step together, left foot back, heel drops. Step together, right foot back. Now, once you're here, you're gonna bend the back knee, but your heel doesn't come off the floor. Then you straighten, then you bend, then you straighten. Nice little Achilles stretch, bend, straighten one more time, bend and straighten. Step together, switch sides. Am I going too fast? Heel down. Keep the heel on the floor, bend the knee, straighten the knee, bend the knee. You should be able to feel that down by your ankle. Bend the knee, straighten the knee. One more time, bend the knee, straighten the knee, step together. Okay. Chairs around. So we're going to turn our chairs. You don't have to, but you can if you want. Because we're going to do cat-cow with the hands on the top, okay? You can put your ball on the floor. Yeah. So you don't need your ball. It can stay on the top of the chair. So you're going to lower down. I'll turn sideways. So you're going to lower down. Hands will touch. Stay there. Okay. Now you're going to move your spine. So let your spine bend and then round towards the ceiling. And then bend and round. Use the chair, push with your palms and round. One more time, bend. Now the next time when you're rounding, you're gonna round up to standing. Round up to standing. Good, okay? So we're gonna kind of come on and off the chair a little bit. If you have any kind of lower back problem, just continue with what we just did with the hands down. And then we may actually add picking the chair up and putting the chair down. See how it goes, yeah? Okay, so we're gonna lower down, tummy pulls in as you go down towards the chair top. All right, so you're gonna curl, you're gonna lift your hands off, hands go back down, stretch your spine out. So your tailbone flips up, then it flips underneath you and you take your hands off the chair. Go back down, tailbone flips, inhale. Exhale, use your tummy muscles to take your hands off the chair. Exactly. Oh my God, they're doing so good. 2 more. Yes. Nice, Connie. Nice, good. Now stand all the way back up. Those feel good, right? So let's see if we can do the same thing, but not have our back move. So you're gonna have a flat back. It's a very different feeling because you're gonna have more weight that you have to work with. So you go, let's go flat back. So pull in your tummy, flat back down to the chair. Right? Now exhale, flat back up halfway, back down. So spine stays still, no bending anymore. Up and down. This is called a deadlift. Up and down. I don't know why it's called that. One more time. And down. Now stay down. Round. Come all the way up. Yeah. Yeah. Want to try to pick the chair up? Yeah. Yeah? Okay. You guys game? So first, we'll just stand up, pick up the chair, put it back down, pick up the chair. Connie, you're not gonna do this. Connie's got a nice, big, heavy chair, so she's not gonna do this. So we're gonna go towards the top of the chair. Okay, so if you're not picking your chair up, you just lift your hands off and put them back down. Otherwise, you're gonna grab the sides, really lift up your tummy, please. Lift the chair off the floor. Put it back down. Lift up. Put it back down. I'm getting a great intense stretch in my legs. And down. Last 2. Lift. And down. One more time. Up. And down. Stay there. Hands on. Curl your back. Did we all survive? Mm-hmm. Good. Let your knees bend a little. Drop your head. Round up to standing. Yay! Okay, let's try plank. Okay, hips high is great. Straight line in your body, even better. Okay, your feet are sticking on the floor, right? Okay, so you're gonna round down to the top of the chair. Put your hands, make sure your hands are in the middle, people, not in the front edge, not on the back edge, right in the center of the top of the chair, please. You can hang on to the sides, that's okay too, okay? Step 1 foot behind you. Make sure your heel's up. Make sure you're on the mat, you have to be on the mat. Otherwise your feet will slip. Okay, now you step the other foot back to meet it. Don't push the chin away. Bring your shoulders forward towards the chair. Yes. Step your foot in. Step your foot in and stand up. Good. So I want to show you guys what I just had to do with. This is super common for people to do. Is when they step back, they step their shoulders back and then the chair starts to get pushed, right? So you want to stay on top of your arms. Not back here, but here, okay? Let's do it again. So hands, so when you step your feet back, don't move your shoulders back. Keep your shoulders right over your hands, step your feet back. Once you're in that position, then your hips get lower and that creates more weight, correct? Keep pushing the arms down into the chair, really strong shoulders. Breathe. This looks great. Walk your feet to the chair and stand up. Whee! Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's actually easier if you do it that way. If you stay over your shoulders. I know sometimes with wrists and thumbs that can cause a problem, I know. So your hands want to back off, your shoulders want to back off because you might have some pain here. If you grab the sides of your chair, it makes it a little bit easier, I think. All right, let's sit down. Go back around. I can blah, 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 can't I? All right, so move to the front edge a little bit. Hands on your knees. Just take a breath. Go ahead and let your shoulders elevate when you breathe. So inhale, shoulders up. And then exhale, they drop. So when you drop, your spine gets taller. Inhale, shoulders up. And then exhale, make your spine like a slinky, get longer on your exhale. Now don't lift your shoulders anymore, just breathe in. And exhale. One more time, inhale. Now I want you to take your toes and I want you to grip the floor. So your toes are gonna squeeze the floor and then they're gonna release completely. This is super subtle, but hopefully you'll feel the arch of your foot lift a little bit. So grip or squeeze the floor like you're trying to grab it. And then relax your feet. If you do it too hard, you could get a cramp. So just, it's very gentle, just a push down and try to grab the floor underneath. And then relax. Yeah, you feel your arches?
Mhm.
Yeah. Nice, they're doing really nicely over here. Push and grab. If you have flat feet, you may not feel anything, but that doesn't mean the muscle's not working. Last two. Good. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing with our hands. We're just gonna make the palm of the hand lift. So put your hands on your knees and then just gently press your fingers into your knees and you'll feel the palm come off your leg. And then spread your hands back out. And then just a little squeeze with your fingers. Palm lifts up. Now let's edge your feet. So that's the feeling you want in your feet. Squeeze the floor, squeeze your knees. Everything lets go. Squeeze. Now edge your breath, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Boy, I could get all Pilates nerdy on you right now. Exhale, squeeze the floor, squeeze your hands. Inhale, put your hands together. I won't do that to you. Lift your elbows up, try to keep the palms connected. This is another one of those things where it's like, maybe you'll be able to do that, maybe you won't, depends on your wrists. And lower down, elbows together, elbows lift, push the palms.
Keep your shoulders
And together and up. It's hard for him.
down. Yeah. Can't keep them
I'm
down.
stiff back here. Go ahead, elbow. There you go. Let these move too when your elbows come up. Yes, that's okay. Last two, up. And lower down. Now lace your fingers together. Okay. Go forward. Try to pull your hands apart. Good. Palms together. Now we're going to flip the hands over. Some people can do this, some can't. So you're going to flip them backwards. And then you'll flip them around and forward. What was that? Finger game. Here's the steeple, here's the people.
Oh,
Out here, back here, out here. This is good for your wrist, your elbows, your shoulder joint. Just flipping everything back and forth. One more time. Good. Hands down. Good. Go ahead and round yourself over. If you want to go down to the floor, you can. You can stay up here if you want. A lot of it depends on dizziness and things like that. Go ahead, forward fold. On the inhale, you come back up. On the exhale, you roll down. On the inhale, you come back up, and we'll do one more. And inhale, come back up. Give it up for my participants. Yay! What a good job they did. I'll see you guys next time.